Okay, does anybody not have a handout? Oh, good. Anybody not have one of the welcome packets? Oh, usually you say I'm too quiet. So everyone should have a welcome packet. The welcome packets are not to take home. You can't keep them. They're for guests, so if you have one, do not take them home. Okay, so I'm going to get right into it. We got a lot to cover. What was that?
He said it's a non-welcome packet.
Yeah. To you?
It's not very pretty.
That's it?
So we're not welcome to the welcome pack?
You are not welcome to the welcome packet for sure, yeah. Yeah.
Parishioners are not welcome.
Parishioners are no longer welcome at St. George. We have
Only visitors.
Yeah.
I love that. That's a great growth strategy.
Yeah. Well.
That's part of Crescent Church, I think, and growth strategy.
Okay, so most of you know that we're among 4 parishes that were selected to receive a grant from Leadership 100 for the purpose of church growth. That total grant was for $50,000 this first year, and if we do well, we will continue to get more money for a total of 3 years. Everyone hear me? Kind of? Okay.
How do they measure well?
What was that?
How do they measure well?
Yes. Okay. So, by doing well, I do not necessarily mean succeed. What they're actually wanting us to do is experiment and try out things. So they are more concerned with the actual effort we put forth, the variety of ways we try to evangelize. So there is as much to learn from our failures as there are from our successes. And they are very okay with that, just as long as we're doing something.
Can you speak forward a little bit? You sound muffly.
Oh, sorry.
Muffly and fast.
Muffly and fast, yes. You know, I actually practiced this twice already. So I will keep going though. So of the $50,000 from the grant, we are putting 40% to outreach. So the rest that we're going to talk about is what we're doing with that 40%. We have determined to have an outreach season of evangelism. This season is between Pascha and before Nativity. That's not to say that evangelism ceases after Nativity. We should always, of course, maintain a spirit of evangelism, but we're trying to have a specific season that is our church focused outward to our community. And then after that season's over, we come back for a time of rest, which would be Nativity and Lent, and we focus inward. So we have an outreach season focusing outward, and then the fasting season's focusing inward. And then we hope to keep doing this every year. So there are 3 steps to our evangelism program. First step is to get people into the church. The second step is to guide them through the service. And step 3 is to build relationships. The assumption is, as we should make as a parish, is that everyone who comes to our church wants to become Orthodox, or at the very least, wants to know more about the Orthodox faith. The ultimate goal is that each person or family that goes through these steps will want to become full participants in the Orthodox faith and become more closer to Christ. The first step is accomplished by a series of advertising efforts to our local community via a new website, a direct mailing campaign, and Facebook advertising. This is my particular, as far as the steps goes, this is my particular focus of the outreach program. My job is to get people to darken our doors. To get in, cast a shadow. Yeah.
Sinners, dark souls, you know.
I thought you said darken the door.
I did say darken the doors. Yeah. I defend that statement. I defend the shadow statement. Okay, so we have a whole new website. I don't know, do people know that we have a new website? Anybody here?
That's great.
Yeah, so it's a brand new website. It's fully responsive. It has a new look, a new color scheme, new graphics, and a new focus, and that new focus is on visitors. The previous design was all information-based about what was going on in our church. We still have all that stuff, it's all there, but the focus has changed and we are now focusing on people visiting our website, and you can gain information if you want to, but that's not the focus anymore. So now when a visitor comes to our site, they know exactly where they should go. Our visitor section is emphasized on the navigation, on the sidebar, and throughout the whole site. In our visitor section are articles, videos, podcasts, and resources that will be of interest to inquirers. Everything that I wish I had when I was first looking into Orthodoxy is all in one place, at least for me. When I was first looking into Orthodoxy, there was no guidance into what the church believed, and it was just a series of random Google searches to find information, and sometimes that was great, and sometimes that was really terrible. And I think you probably all know that. So we try to make it just an area that has all your common questions answered through articles, videos, and podcasts. And they're all done pretty much, the videos are 5 minutes long, and the articles are maybe 5 or 6 paragraphs. So all very short and to the point. There's a lot of content to get lost in. All the videos and articles are short to the point. Just said that. This is so that's the website. It's new. It's great. I hope you like it. You should check it out. Yeah. And then so now we'll go on to the direct mailing aspect. So we have started a direct. What was
Can you
that?
tell us how long you spent working on that website?
I can tell you.
Yeah. That's my
Hey,
one.
Laura, can you tell us how long your husband did not talk to you for?
Long times.
Yeah.
Like 4 or 5 months.
I bet he spent between 20 and 40 hours a week for up to 6 months.
So you're not very good at building websites?
No.
Yeah, you gotta learn somewhere.
Yeah, right. We appreciate that. Time and dedication.
You're welcome. You're welcome, Ty.
Yeah.
Wait, is the domain name different now?
It is. It's,
Okay.
Yeah. So it used to be.
PrescottOrthodox.com.
Yeah, it used to be .org. Now it's .com. You can still type in .org, but it goes back to .com.
It'll redirect you to .com.
Yeah. So you're safe.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Okay, direct mailing. We have started a direct mailing campaign and we'll be sending out mailings once a month. They are in various formats, but all with the same theme, the early church still exists. Though this is for everyone in Prescott, the specific target audience is the Duns. The Duns are the Christians who are spiritually fatigued and done with church. They're not necessarily done with Christ, just the church. They have typically church hopped through several churches in their life and are generally unsatisfied. This has special significance for me because that is a demographic that I came from. Then one day I found Orthodoxy and everything changed. So this is essentially my effort to shout to that demographic that there still is hope, that the church that you always wanted and believed exists still does exist and can be found right here in Prescott. If this proves to be successful, we will choose another campaign next year and we'll focus on a different demographic. So in your welcome packets, there is a trifold brochure. So that is essentially the design that's going out in the mailers. It's all, looks like that. It's all a different layout. That's the one, right? And so that's what we're sending out to Prescott in various forms, be it money in the mail, the trifold brochure, or postcards. But it's all that kind of same theme and color scheme. And also,
Is that the coupon thing? Money in the mail?
yeah. And so also, the design of this theme mimics or mirrors the website design as well. So if you went to the website, after you saw the postcard or the mailer, the website itself will look like it's part of one cohesive presentation. Okay, so now I'm going to go on to the details of the direct mailing campaign. Please bear with me, it's pretty complicated. So in your handout, there's a table that'll help you in understanding what I'm about to talk about. During May, we had our first advertisement. We placed a full-page ad in Money in the Mail, which you're all familiar with. That's the coupon book. And that went out to 40,000 people in Prescott. That is every address in Prescott. And after that, we're going to tighten up our focus based on how much we can afford and our target demographic. We have chosen postal routes that are more likely to have the most amount of families. This worked out to being about 5,000 addresses. We then divided those 5,000 addresses into 2 groups to work within the guidelines of direct mailing. These guidelines are boring and complicated, and I will save you the details, but that is what we did. The first grouping goes out to about 3,000 people, and the second grouping goes out to about 2,000, well, not people, addresses. So we're going to send out that trifold brochure that you have in your hands. That's the first thing we're going to send out this month. It's going to go out on Thursday, June 9th. That's going to be our first one in the mail direct mailing campaign. So it goes out June 9th, and it goes out to the first group of 3,000 addresses. And then the following month, the same trifold is going to be sent out to the next 2,000. Then after that, we have a postcard series, which is based upon the same design, but it's a different layout. And that's going to go to the first group the first month, and then the second group the following month. Right, so all 5,000, and then lastly, at the end of our outreach season, we have one more postcard design that's just a little bit tweaked, and that's going to go out to the first 3,000. So we will hit the same address sometimes 3 times and sometimes 2 times, depending on where they were in the grouping, just to see. So that way we can give data back to Leadership 100, and we can show them, the success of the campaign based upon the number of repetitions it took to get someone to come to our church, ideally.
Come to the church and also the
Website.
website.
Yeah, and then, the website's all done with analytics, and so we can see, that's pretty simple.
Kenny, did the money, it says May 10th, but did that already, people receive that?
The one in May did, yeah.
Money in the mail.
Yeah, they got
Wow,
It was right next to the Lycra section ad with some nice.
I had a stack in the scooter. It's like 20 of them.
Father Bill.
Yeah, but I was waiting to take that in the mailbox and flip through the money in the mailbox.
Did we not get one actually in the
I
thing?
don't know, I probably threw it away.
I recycled mine.
Well, it's recycled. You guys don't recycle.
Yes, I do.
You have never recycled.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Okay,
Thank you, Kukunino.
what was that?
Nothing, I was thanking my councilman.
Yes, all right, so so now we're moving on to Facebook. Okay, well, yeah, no. Any questions about that?
But all the people in Prescott Valley don't need count, says Neil just down.
Not until we get a church over there. Okay, so now we move on to Facebook advertising. For better or worse, love or hate it, Facebook is the new mission field. We are focusing our efforts on Facebook with a daily advertising campaign. I had hoped to tie the previous design color schemes into our Facebook advertising as well, but have not yet had the time, so I apologize for that and hope still to make time for that in the future. What's up?
How are we advertising on Facebook? Is it just generally word of mouth, hey, come to liturgy this Sunday, here's a link to our website kind of thing, or is there more?
I'll tell you.
Okay.
So Monday through Friday, there will be a new post about the Orthodox faith. Monday will be a post about some aspect of the Orthodox faith that is relevant to inquirers. Wednesday, we'll have a short video that simply explains some aspect of the faith, like the Frederica Matthew Green stuff, or the Be the Bee, or Sister Vasa stuff that maybe you guys are familiar with. We'll start promoting those as well. So on Friday will be a post about someone who converted the Orthodox faith. All these posts come they all originate from the visitor section on our website. So when we advertise them through Facebook with that particular post, they click on it, then they go back to our website, and then hopefully they go around. So all of them are linked back to us.
But they have to be linked to the Facebook page to see this stuff, right?
No. This is going out to, you can choose 10 miles from a Prescott radius. We can choose all your friends. And we can just
So at least all 3 of them.
yeah, we can get 3 people. Yeah, what was that?
Trending Collins Church.
Yeah. So
Will Zuckerberg allow us that?
as long as you don't put father in front of it, right? So that's what we're doing. On Tuesdays and Thursdays, we're going to have internet memes with essentially quotes from the fathers. We'll be boosting those if we can as well. Do the guidelines on images on Facebook. Let's see. That's done. Okay. If you are a Facebook user, we need your help. If you see one of the posts come up in your feed, like it. Better yet, share it. Facebook calls this engagement. The more people that are engaged on these posts, the more they will spread our posts around.
These are posts on the St. George group page?
Not the group page. It's
These are advertisements?
This is.
well, yeah, it's not really an advertisement, but I mean, it's
Look on your newsfeed, right? It'll come through the newsfeed?
yeah, your homepage here.
Is the group still a closed group, or have we opened it up?
It's closed.
Still closed.
Why is that though?
Because we don't want any converts.
You just have to send an invite.
Huh?
That's just so we don't get random people like.
The way groups are designed by nature of Facebook.
Yeah, you wouldn't want to do it. I mean, you just can get.
Oh, so you just send things to people, and this is so that we don't get
No, this is
people
coming through-
advertising
so this
heresies
is-
and stuff.
What he's doing is actually going right on everybody's newsfeed.
It's a
Across the state.
Well,
Yeah,
Prescott,
so
not state, but Prescott.
Cities, yeah.
It's a paid, you sometimes.
Yeah, it's not.
So this isn't coming from the group. That's
No.
what I
No,
was
it is not coming from the group.
Is it coming from
Yeah.
you?
Yeah, I mean, I'm choosing what's being posted. Yeah, I am doing that. And then, but
Is there
it's
another
coming
group?
from our it's coming from our St. George Facebook page, not the group.
Oh, okay. So there's
So there's a page which represents our church. The group is for people in our church to discuss among themselves whatever issues they want to talk
Oh,
about.
I see.
You can
Okay, now I
I
get
share
it.
podcasts and stuff, but I'm not putting that on our St. George Facebook page because that's just something I like. You know?
No,
Can you,
no.
Janet, there's some confusion on, okay, I think that it's a paid ad, but I don't get it. She's like, how are you ever, I don't know how she did it, but I.
Well, we've only done it for a week. So
And why would she see it?
Yeah, but how would I see it? Like, how does it know
Who's targeted?
who's your chart? How do you?
right now it's if you live in Prescott. But it doesn't. It's not going to nail every person in Prescott right now. There's a budget, and so there's a limit to how many people they're going to show the ad to. As I get more demographics, I can then change it to say just women, just men, just people that are Mormons.
Yes.
So it can change. But right now it's just Prescott,
Okay.
and it's pretty
A
vague.
certain number of people.
Yeah.
But you just need to, okay, there is a demographic that you.
And so it's been interesting.
get contacted through Facebook.
Well, Facebook gives you that opportunity. Facebook knows everything about you. You know that, right?
And then through that.
Privacy's gone.
Yeah. You've given that up. Yeah.
And then it's been interesting, so he's been boosting these posts, with the paid advertising. And we have been getting, like, you see these names that I've never seen before, people that'll like the post.
So from Prescott.
Yeah, they're all from Prescott, but I have no idea who they are. And then in some cases, they wrote in, they were offended by. Perfect.
I hope you're not, I hope your likes are not people that are like, oh, I love Orthodox Jews.
So it's a start.
I hope you get tunnel back soon.
Oy vey.
Okay, so we're almost done with my part, and you don't have to see me anymore. Two more things. Speakers. This is our first one.
All right.
I didn't have to do better than the last.
Yeah. Yeah, Easter. Yeah.
You are our stadium.
And then we're gonna have another one, and we're gonna double our efforts.
Yeah,
Just like
he's
that.
gotta do better than me.
Yeah.
That's what I want first.
So each year we want to have at least two speakers. We're going to try two. This speaking is a little bit different, but the intent going forward is to have speakers that will speak on topics that will be of interest to those outside of our parish. We are still working on who those speakers should be. For an example, it's been suggested that Father Timothy Petitsis will come to speak. Oh, he's not Father?
Is he from Holy Cross?
Yeah. Dr. Timothy Petitsis would come to speak about dealing with trauma, both in ourselves, but specifically veterans. And this would give us the opportunity to invite local professionals that deal with trauma, such as those that work at the VA hospital, who would not normally come to our parish to hear the lecture. And then hopefully this would be the first step into getting them to come and become regular members of our parish. Lastly is local events. And that is pretty much it about local events, because I don't have any actual details about what we're doing. We want to be involved in the local Prescott community through the Easter egg hunt, the Prescott Pumpkin Patch, Oktoberfest, just different ways for us to get our name out there that are, what? Yeah,
Talk about that.
I'm serious.
Go for it.
Oh, I wasn't going to do that, but, okay, so I will talk about Oktoberfest. So,
Dogs can't come to the church.
they can get blessed though.
They can get blessed. Yeah. Oh, you have a dog blessed?
And they can have community.
Father, do we have a dog blessing?
We can do that.
Look at that.
I'm gonna bring Foxy home.
Awesome. So at Oktoberfest, I didn't really think that was something that we would be able to participate in a way that wasn't kind of fake. But, so there is a monastery on the East Coast, I'm not sure where, New York. It's called the New Skeet Monastery, and they are world renowned for their dog training. They have lots of books in the secular world just about dog training. From what I understand, like if you were to buy a dog from them, you'd have to spend a week with them, and then after they got to know you for a week, they would let you know what dog you should have. So
But this is like for people who are handicapped or for?
no, anybody. Yeah. They're just very serious about dog ownership. And training. They got all kinds of training, and they also make, I guess, like really respected dog biscuits.
Yes.
So we would like to get a crate of those dog biscuits and have a booth and maybe sell some of their books and have information with that biscuit, with that quote.
The quote is, you gotta find out which Saint said it. But,
Yeah.
A dog is better than I am because he loves and does not judge.
Yeah, so it's a quote from one of our church fathers. And so we want to tie it into a nice package where we have a booth, and it seems like actually like a nice fit for us.
It won't happen for next week, though, right?
Oktoberfest is in November.
It's in November. Oh, I know.
We got time.
I thought maybe we could have this meeting.
Oh.
Late.
Oh, you mean you want to get your dog blessed next week? Okay. What was that, Gina?
So I,
Yes.
Had a TV show.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they had a show. They had a TV show.
Yeah. What?
They'll come out here with someone on their.
Yeah, so that's just an idea. We don't know where we're going to take it, but no.
so, I'm a huge dog lover, and so I volunteered to help you make that happen.
Oh, awesome.
So anybody else who would like to help Kenny and me make it happen?
Oh, cool. Okay. Yeah, great. Thank you. Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Oh, Jesse would like this.
Oh, perfect. Okay. Yeah, that'd be great. Okay, any other questions for me? That is the section that I am in charge of. Anybody got questions? Awesome. Ties up.
Thank you, Kenny.
Hold on, Ty.
Wait a